Hello, how are you? I hope you can see me well enough. If I move my hand in front, it sort of lightens up the video. This is Lilou Jane, and I'm here to do a star child ascension video for you. I am sitting like this because we have a beautiful background of nature, and I think that's very delightful for anybody to have in the background of the video while I bring through a channeled reading, channeled messages from the guides of the world. Different guides will come through. This is a beautiful group of guides coming through right now to talk about this ascension message, ascension issues, ascension experience that we are having. It's looking very dark. There we go. If I put my hand in front, it lightens up. But I would like you to enjoy the nature. So we're going to do it this way, and I'll just keep putting a card there just to keep it focused, this camera focused. Right, my card's getting a little bit mixed up there, and one of them is mixed up. I have already pre-shuffled this deck. Now, just to be absolutely clear, I am channeling. I channel consciously. I let them flow through and work with me. We are communing in a unity field that there we go, let's lighten it up a bit. Communing in a unity field of light and love that the guides and I are working in together. I have already tuned myself into this bubble of light and love and created it. I'm just trying to get the camera to give us a better view. I'm using the Starseed Oracle deck to start with. They like that one for this because it's on. That's what the theme of this deck is, which is wonderful that Rebecca Campbell and Danielle Knoll made this nice deck for us to use today. So we're going to use it, and I have already shuffled, as I said. Here we go. Now I will be channeling through, and my tone will be that reflecting of the guides as they come through, very joyfully and happily to talk to you today. So here we go. Forge. Interesting. Forget, they said. Everything I say has a purpose. Forget. Yes. Forget the past. Forget enslavement. Forget submission. Forget that, oh well, I guess I must give in and just follow the tribe and do whatever everybody else does. Forget all that. Start to forge your path. Forge the leadership. I see an image of an ocean, and the waves are parting, and a person is pushing through and parting the energy waves, the energy of ocean of energy in front, parting and creating a new channel and a new pathway through. And that is what their guides are representing to you today with this card, which is forge, don't follow. Can you see that? Okay, so here we have a person looking through in the cosmos, and up above there we see a new world is there floating, waiting within reach, ready to be obtained, ready to be anchored down. By forging and not following others, you anchor and you create the openings, the pathways, the energetic openings to allow the new to evolve and flourish within the grounding into the earth paradigm. It's all about bringing it down, not about going up to anything. So pave a new path, yes. But be the leader you wish you had, yes, you must. It was good. I was interested on driving my son to school today. We were talking about attitudes and how people are, because he's 11 going on 12 in a raging hurry and heading into the teenage years. And I said to him, you have to be your own morale officer. You can't rely on other people to make you happy or allow them to make you sad, drag you down or lift you up. You do have to be your own morale officer, and everyone in the end is their own morale officer. Others may be in a nice atmosphere, provide a nice atmosphere for you to be in to help you attune to lifting your energies. But in the end, it is only you who does it, and it is you who chooses it. And this is why you must forge and not follow, because you have to be the powerhouse of your choices and decisions. The truth is, nobody can do that for you. They can help you with the ideas. They can help you feel positive about it, but you've got to take the steps. The leap is yours to take, no one else's. That's the first card that came through. Your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative, accountability. creative accountability. That's really what I just said. You are the one who does the creating in your life. Your life is a creative flow of potential and energy, and where you focus is where you go. You always know I'm channeling when I start rhyming. It's light language is quite poetic and visual, and it is of course multidimensional, and we all can access it, of course, and we do all the time, by the way, with your own imagination and your vision. So your canvas that you have in front of you, your life canvas, is one waiting for you to engage and accept and acknowledge the light language participation you have with the universe, and then beautiful, like beautiful magic, bring that down into your beautiful life creation of whatever it is you're making, doing, living, breathing, being. Everything about you is a beautiful creation, a beautiful creative process. Everything you do is amazing. This is what they're saying. They can see it. They have a clear view. We don't. So let's trust them on that. Yes, you must manifest your beauty if you wish to experience it. Yes, no one's saying you have to do something, but if you want it, you have to be the go-getter that gets it. That's a big chunk, my dears. Yes. Longing for home, homesick for the stars. Yes, I have been away from the camera for a while, away from the channel for a little while, doing my own ascension work, but I haven't been not doing anything. I have actually been channeling a lot, and we are bringing through a lot of writings. And one of the subjects just in the middle of the night, a couple of nights ago, was about, do we want to be here? Now, there's the issue of what's coming through to us, and we are being hit with ascension waves. The ascension waves are rolling in at us, and the paradigm shift is making the contrast very obvious to us. Now, the beautiful new light's coming through, and then the old world is sitting there, and its dull energy that has really been a downer is sitting there, and we're like, I don't want that. I don't want that. No, thank you. And you don't want that. So what do you want? You don't really. Do you really want to be here? Do you feel you want to be here? Because your feelings, what you want, how you really feel, is what manifests your path, not what you think. This old thing, hey, it manifests nothing. This manifests everything. This is the servant of that when you connect them. When you deny your heart, you're working from here, you go nowhere, you're like a little mouse on a treadmill, going nowhere, doing nothing. Here is the manifest. If you live in a broken heart, you will live in a broken heart world. If you live in a world of disappointment, you will live in a world of disappointment. Oh, my goodness. We have energetic winds blowing. So the point is here that, excuse me a minute, while I move my cards away from the edge of the table and give them a little bit more anchorage. The point is here that you must acknowledge how you feel. Now, yes, we may feel like from our ascension experience symptoms and the shift, and just like the other day there is a major shift. Yesterday there was another shift. The shifts will continue. We are in the shift. The shift has happened. It's happening. It's now. So there is no, oh, it will happen at 2030. It's happening now. And every day we struggle with this like mind-blowing, mind-shifting, mind-overwhelming thing. The contrast between the new energies and the old. And we are here in the middle, riding the difference between smooth water and rapids. And we're in the middle on the edge. So what we need to understand is, as much as we don't want to be in the rapids, if we leave the rapids, we can't change the rapids into the smooth. We have to acknowledge how we feel. We have to go deep, be honest and brave. Do I want to, or do I feel like I wish I could leave this place? Now, if we feel like we wish we could leave this place, what we have to do is realize that and then go, right, now I have to make a decision. Do I feel I want to really leave this place, or is it just because I'm repulsed by the whole world I've been living in and it's just so awful and hard, I'm tired and I don't want to do it anymore? Now, if that's how you feel, then you don't really want to leave. You just don't want that experience. We need to separate those two concepts. Do we love the world? Do we love Gaia? Do we love nature? Do we love this earth? Do we love someone in it? Do we love the concept of being able to visualize a beautiful world that's a little bit more positive, full of love and respect and kindness, and that love is not a dirty word, love is not a shallow word, love is not a thing to be taken advantage of, love isn't a thing that makes you weak, love is the power. And instead of all these people with their demented, deviant, totally off the planet programming, those people, they're struggling too. Don't forget, those people, they dragged us down. So let's just not let that be the paradigm. Let's sit back and think about this. If we wish to stay, how do we change this for ourselves so that our desire and longing is not to leave? And we have to be more proactive, pro-hearted, proactive. Isn't that interesting saying? To find how we can make that light come back to us. Find how we can change and shift the response we're having to this world. We don't want, I'm just trying to get that camera light back. There we go, it's coming back up again. These phones are silly, aren't they? So what we want to do is be active, right? Be active and allow ourselves, I'll put the card there, that's what I should do. Put ourselves in the position of what if and how can I? How can I, what do I need to do to make this life, this world, more attractive to me? Of course, it does not include stealing and doing negative things and all that. No, maybe it includes art. Now, maybe you're not an artist, so you say. Maybe you don't think you're an artist. Who cares? What you need to do is investigate different ways of doing art. You could do collage. I've just been doing collage. It's been wonderful for me. And does it have to meet anybody else's expectations or aesthetic desires? No, it does not. Does it have to be something everyone frames and sells for $1 million? No, it does not. But does it help you to find the way? Yes, it does. Think of the vision board. Start a vision board. Start using all colors, paints, textures, whatever you want to use, and collage, paper, magazines, pictures, old calendars, whatever you want. Material items, nature, leaves, beads, threads, fabrics, whatever you want. Start playing with it, because your higher self, your mind, your intuitive self and your guides will work together with you to create artwork that has meaning to you, that helps you to comprehend and understand, and it helps you to process through the light energy that's coming through to you. It helps you process it and anchor it through your art. It doesn't, don't go with an objective, I'm going to judge this. There is nothing to judge against, because it will be unique, the one-off, the first time, the only one in the universe. So how can you judge it and compare it? There's nothing to compare it to. So you're not creating a brick to a perfect range of factors that must make that kind of brick. You're making an unusual thing. So there's no building blocks here. This is the one-off expression, an expression of your experience and channeling through of the light. So you're becoming a channel, and you're channeling through to art. That's what they say. That's what they say. Don't leave. Don't think about leaving, right? Don't think about leaving just because it sucks. Think about staying because you can make it nicer for you. And you do need to make it nicer for you. You do need to value you. Your experience is very, very important. If you don't have that nice experience, you find it hard to be here. And we need you here, they said. You are a part of the beautiful ascension process. You're very, very valuable to the whole world and very important. So we need you here. Let us help you and support you, they said. Start doing art. Try collage. Vision board. Do the vision board. Don't overthink it. Just start playing with colors, fabrics, materials, paint, crayons, textures, pencils, charcoal, whatever you want. Play with it, because it will just come out of you naturally. You don't have to sit and overthink it with this thing here, which is not manifesting anything. Let your heart just flow out however. All right. Very beautiful. We have another one. Okay. The C's of Mintaka. Seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. Wow, that is just what I described to you. That's what I described. So this card is saying what I just said. Bringing the unconscious reality, the unconscious soaking up of light and expression out through your artwork. Okay, that's cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Yes, and I've described how some of us feel, and it's just sometimes so hard to just find the gumption. It's so hard to find the inspiration. We have got rain here. It's really good for us and cool. It's so cool finally. I'm in the tropics. It's so nice that it's cool. It's been so hard to find a reason anymore to be here. But we're saying to you, you have a reason. You can find it, and it's deeper, and do your art. I hope that's not messing up with the wind isn't messing up with the sound. Wait. It's not yet time. Things are being woven. Yes. So the light is being woven down into our world, and it is time for you to just express. Just express. Don't worry about analyzing. Just express. Get doing your art. Get doing it. You can go out and find seed pods and leaves and feathers and dry grass. You could do weaving. You could do so many things. Express. Do art. Art is valuable. Art is expression that is subconscious. Art is expression that is outside the paradigm of the confinements of our society. Empathic starseed, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. And that is because we have been absorbing what is not our emotions and feelings. It's time to look within. It's time to find what's inside us. Time to find our connection to the light channels that are flowing through and build our own reflection. Reflection of who and what we are and what we sense and pick up, and not imagining that this saturation of an energy field that we're in is actually what is our potential and us. It's not us. We are empathically just saturated in an energy field of the planet that's got a lot of negative coding artificially inseminated into it. That's a funny use of words, isn't it? But artificially put in to breed and create more negativity. We've got to not look in that direction. We have to start looking within and find new information to gauge our life by. And that is, as I've described, through your art. Lifting the veil is what we're going to do. Questioning everything, anything alien, unaligned must go. Yes. Oh, that's wonderful advice. Because the veil is lifting, and it's a bit of a shock. It's a bit of a shock. So if you don't do your art and do the therapeutic process of anchoring down what your psyche is really seeing, feeling, and thinking, instead of trying to align things to the current paradigm of the energy field we're living in, which is pretty negative and which we don't really want, we don't like. If we don't start bringing through our own version of everything, we're just so unhappy. We just don't want to be here. So we can't take the unaligned energy. We have to make sure everything aligns with us. Our sovereignty is important. Our alignment is important. Our calibration is important. And by doing your vision board art, you bring forward what you need to align to, what is correct and what is rising energy. And let's face it, there's no avoiding the rising energy. There's no backtracking. There's no alternative. There is just where we're going. That's what this world is. And that's what the universe is doing. There's no special place you can go for a little break from all of this. It is a universal upgrade. So let's just take a deep breath and enjoy it and bring through the love, because we don't want the lack of love anyway, do we? We want to experience a energy field of love because it's healing It's revitalizing. It picks us up. It's a relief. And it's like nectar of healing light. And that's what we want. That's what we need. It's coming through. Realign yourself to allow it through. Create the doorway for it through into your life, through your creative projects. Big picture thinking. Pleiades energy, visionary and inspired ideas is what's coming through the doorway of your mind and imagination. Your imagination isn't rubbish. Your imagination is a doorway of wonderful higher energies and frequencies. You're a channel. You are a channel. You are a channel. Okay? I'm not just saying that. You are. Start bringing it through. I think that's absolutely wonderful. That's wonderful advice. I'm going to put that on the thumbnail. I'm very happy for you to receive this. I hope you take it on board. And I hope this message gets out. Please like us, give us a like, a thumbs up, subscribe, and click the bell, ring the bell, and share it if you can. If you don't do those things, less people get these channeled messages. So in order to help lift your own situation, help share these channeled messages from the guides, please. Okay, thank you so much. And comment if you'd like to share your beautiful wisdom and experiences and your beautiful light. That also increases the joy in the whole world. So don't be shy to share your thoughts and feelings of light and positivity. If you're not a person in this energy field of starseed light and positivity, don't bother sharing angry carrying on, because no one's interested. I'm not interested in angry carrying on. Okay, so I will see you another time. I will do another video shortly, and I wish you well. Thank you so much for joining us and sharing your beautiful energy and your mind with this beautiful light experience. Bye-bye.